The Spuds went toe-to-toe with undefeated Sela Pepsi Pack in twin bill action last night. Sean Wells was on hand for the action at Larson Field and files this report.
It was a big game for the Central Washington Spuds hosting the Sela Pepsi Pack. The Spuds jumped out to an early lead in this one, going up 5-0 after 2 innings. Then Sela fought back in the third, retaking the lead 6-5. The offense didn't stop there as both teams continued to rake with a combined 22 hits. The Spuds scored 15 runs in this game and held on to win 15-9. In a game with 7 lead changes, Spuds pitcher Cade Tunstall held strong, going 4 1/3 inning, giving up 3 runs and 5 hits, but recording the win. Tyson Karstetter went 2 for 2 at the plate with 3 RBIs, while Ryan Pena also knocked in 2 ribbies for the Spuds.
Kevin Cosper tossed 6 strong innings on the bump in the nightcap to record the win. Karstetter had the big stick for the Spuds, going 2 for 4 at the dish with a monster solo shot to center and 3 RBI. The win moves the Spuds to 4-0 in league play. Sela falls to 4-2. The Spuds are in Sela tonight for a doubleheader with the Pack. Lady Viking Summer Basketball Camp gets underway June 22nd at Big Bend Community College. Coach Preston Wilkes will orchestrate a 3-day instructional session on basketball fundamentals for girls in grades 3 through 9. The camp takes place in the DeVries Activity Center. The sessions begin at 9 a.m. each day and ends at 3:30. Call 793-2227 for more information. The Sounders dropped a 3-1 U.S. Open Cup match to Portland last night. It was the first loss to the Timbers since 2003 and the first ever loss at Starfire Stadium. The wild and crazy contest had the Sounders finish with 7 players. Obafemi Martins suffered a groin-related injury and was taken off the pitch on a stretcher, and 3 players were handed red cards. It was an elimination match for Seattle, but the rippling effects could be much worse. Clint Dempsey received 2 yellows, the second for tearing up the referee's notebook. He could be facing a 3-month suspension for the incident. Well, J.A. Happ struggled on the hill. The M's bats were non-productive once again, and Seattle dropped a 6-2 game to the Giants. Brad Miller was the lone bright spot for the ball club. His solo shot in the 5th and RBI single in the 6th produced the only runs of the afternoon. The Mariners in their 8-game road swing dead even at 4 wins and 4 losses. The team embarks on a critical 8-game homestand with the Giants, Astros, and Royals beginning tonight. The M's are 8.5 games back of Houston already and need to take all 3 series to have any chance of closing the gap before the All-Star break. We'll be right back after this break.